let us begin some DAP. A large-headed child falls through space in another dimension. In another time. A dimension similar to ours in sight and sound? A DAP awakens. Wonder how many games have started with the main character or a main character falling through space like that. Not saying it's a tired archetype or anything, it's just like... It's a curious thing that we've gone to that as sort of this artful depiction. Oh, that's gorgeous. You know what that is, actually? I think that's, when you take an image and you run it through, like, unsharp mask in Photoshop about 100 times, the constitution of the image breaks down to the extent that it starts to look like a little labyrinth. And if that is indeed how you came to that aesthetic, I don't know that that's the process of how you actually got to those things, but I've done that similarly to some of my own work. But if that's what led to this aesthetic, good on you, because that's actually quite creative to use that way. Is this conveying properly on the stream? The Catacombs game I played the other day had just a lot of detail. This is not quite as bad as that. Although it does have a lot of detail. I'm not saying it doesn't. Hopefully it looks alright. It feels good. It feels robust to control. The character moves responsively. I'm a really big fan of whatever's going on right here. This, like, crack of another dimensional labyrinth. That's really nice. Alright, so let's explore the forest. Right bumper to melee. Do a slishy slash. And off we go. I picked up some kind of thud-like coins. They made a little thud when I picked them up. A little heavy metal sound. Hit mushrooms to collect them. I always do. Are you mushrooms? No. Oh. What are you? Oh, those are the mushrooms. I thought they were devil tails. Well, they could be devil tail mushrooms. Thank you very much, the best Greg, for being such a great Greg. Thank you for the 3 months of resubscription, as well to you, Igors and Sky Kamish. I didn't forget about you, just didn't have the voice on at the time when you subscribed, so thank you again. What am I getting here? Yume Nikki vibes. Heavy Yume Nikki vibes. Oh, our dash meter is a very odd object. I can't say I've ever seen a dash meter that looked like that before. But you know what? That's okay. This game seems to really want to tread its own path. And I'm for it. Oh. Yeah, little nightmares feeling about this. Lots of people just chilling. So what makes me the DAP that's in charge? Hold left trigger to talk. Hello. Tap, tap. Whoa. The UI looks squished. Yeah, I can't tell if that's because of the way that I've got it captured. It kind of looks squished for me too, though, so I don't know. It could be the way that I have the screen set up or the capture set up. I wouldn't necessarily write it off, though. I'm not sure if it's my fault or the way it's actually programmed. It doesn't look symmetrically or not squished on my side either. I do have a strange aspect ratio on my monitor, though, so again, I really wouldn't necessarily think it's definitely real that way. Oh, I turned this blinky orb off. Do I want that off? Do they hate this thing? Maybe they hate this thing and want it off. Yeah, this is why you never let babies get together in groups. This happens every time. It's intolerable. You can't let it happen. Can I talk to this cool tree? No. I have to wonder right off the bat if maybe there's a more efficient way to group the button mapping. But maybe there's a reason that it is the way it is. Because it feels very odd to have left trigger then A be like how to talk. But again, it might be a function of one of the mechanics that it needs to be that way. Everything looking smooth? Sound okay? The game was uproariously loud when I turned it on. I had to really knock the volume down to almost nothing. Whoa! I went to the treasure cave for a second there. What was that? Uh-oh. Whoa. Is this my Kozo statue? Oh, this is so cool. It makes me so happy to see an art style that's kind of its own thing. Whoa. Off we go again. It's quite possible, yeah, that the UI is drawn on its own layer, and that layer may be getting compressed because of the way my aspect ratio is on my monitor. So, yeah, again, I wouldn't mark that as points against the game. It may just be my own personal setup. Apologies if I'm depicting the game in a not great light. Oh, those just look like raspberries. Oh, I would love a raspberry I could just crawl inside of. Uh-oh. Evil Dap is here. Man, just imagine a cocoon raspberry. You could just go all the way in, pull it over you like a blanket, and just sleep the night away. Just drinking wistfully of the dew of the berry. What a wonderful dream. That's where I want to be. Get me in that big old raspberry, man. Get in there. Okay, well, the evil Dap can use this switch. Why can't I? Well, I don't know if it's evil. It's just, mischievous, perhaps. Maybe it's not even mischievous. Maybe I'm completely ascribing those attributes to it. Can I just say, I absolutely love this look. It's almost like a crystalline structure. Stylized out of these almost like digital artifacts. And it's the way that it plays off of the rest of the game looking a bit more naturalistic. I mean, obviously painterly in its own animation style and all that. But if this was up against only this style, I don't think it would be nearly as effective. Who are you talking to? There's a lot of dap-dapping going on in this hallway. Oh, this looks like tall grass, perhaps? Oh, we're gonna have to get buddies, probably, and press switches so we can get through things. I think this is our first encounter with making groups. Those thorns look so violent. This is like Yume Nikki, Pikmin, Abe's Odyssey. Yeah, I had a feeling that's how that would work. Hey, Dap, actually. Oh, you got it. Great job. I think this is one of those games that no matter how it ends up being, like, if the mechanics are even not especially fun, I have to play it just to see the art style all the way through. Although I have no reason to believe that it won't be enjoyable, I'm just saying. Oh, we've got to greet first? Yeah, okay, you can't just rush to follow. They're not interested in that kind of stuff. You gotta work your way up. You like the water ripples a lot? They don't seem especially complex to me. It just looks like a contrail that all individually animate. Like, they're not bespoke to your footsteps by very much. They're just kind of following the character in a... like a scatter pattern. And then they break up into, like, 3 or 4 frames of diffuse... They do look nice, though, and I think they're consistent, which is the most important bit. They fit into the game world well. So why is this one blue-green? Does that matter? Can't swipe it. What is my attack? It's just like my hand. Just punching stuff. Oh, right stick to aim, right trigger to cast attack spell. Oh, I didn't realize this was me. I can control this firefly. Very accurately, too. It really moves perfectly to your analog stick. It's kind of transfixing how high frequency it updates with how you move the stick. What a weird thing to be interested in. Hey, Nothus. Oh, God, it's the attack spell I need to use. Okay, I blew up a bat or something. Okay, so the top left, it looks like I've got a... health bar / chakra meter and 2 souls. Oh, I can't see that bat ahead of time. Use health potion. I don't have one. How do I get one of those? Is it up here? Do I have to craft one? It felt like they were trying to tell me to use a thing that I have, but I don't have that. Guess I should fly my firefly out ahead of me so maybe I can see danger before it strikes. Whoa. Craft... Oh, that's why. Okay, we have to craft the potion from the fire. Okay, tell me more. Okay, apparently you're going to be harvesting a lot of those mushrooms then. That's cool. Got it. Okay, we've got soul wisps, mushrooms, yellow teardrop, and swirl rock. Good morning. Hi, mycelium. No, I actually never got around to playing Hylix. Very cool art style to that as well. It's sort of a claymation stop motion look. Very compelling. And it got a sequel. It's weird how you have to choose between using melee on right bumper and then shooting your shot. Like, they're 2 different controls, and you can't really do them both at the same time, whereas if you could slash on X or something, maybe that would work a little bit better. I think that's my biggest question right now, is why are the controls this way? Oh, that's a dead one. Can we mourn this fallen dap? No. No hello option. Oh, they're so eager to stand on switches. You don't even want to do that necessarily. You don't know what could be over there. Hang on, guys. Hang on. Oh, friend. I presume there will be other interactions other than hello and follow me later. It would be kind of interesting to find that they have different mental states that vary depending on their circumstances. Kind of give them a bit more life. Oh, this must be a checkpoint. I didn't get that before because there was no other context to it. But now that I've seen another one. Oh god, lots of bat action suddenly. Baction. Why are you so deadly, bats? What's eating at you? Should be us. We should be eaten of you. Oh, I think we're getting out of the cave. No. Not yet. Oh. Why are there so many dead daps here? Many have come this way and perished. Oh no, it's the dap flower. It actually looks like a real-life corpse flower. With some vulval undertones. Although all flowers kind of have that going on. Yeah, I get it. You want to press the switch, but like, hang on, guys. We had to get to the bottom of this corpse flower scenario. Why do they want me to go in them? I know this is a bad idea already. As if this didn't give it away. Oh, is that not even an option? Oh, we can make our own fire now. Well, that's nice. Can we burn these flowers or something? Oh, it's bringing in new friends. Okay, let's go press switches then. I didn't know you wanted fire so badly. And we can go bowling afterward, by the looks of it. This thing is just showing up everywhere. I like that it's got a sort of a vaguely digital undertone. Oh, we can charge up our follower spells. Whoa. Holy. Oh, that sound effect is so good. I love everything about that sound effect. Both the charging and the dispersing of it. Oh, that part where it breaks up right before it full charges is the best. I'm actually hyped just to hear that sound. Oh god! Oh my god, what? Oh, that was a nightmare. Yes, it does have mouse control. I'm just choosing to play on controller. Generally, it's just better for my back because I can sit back a little bit. But if you're very curious about that, I'm sure we could check that out too. Okay, they're actually much weaker than I thought. I just unleashed a volley on it before, so I thought it needed to be shot that many times. Hey, Slime. Good morning. Yeah, this game seems very good. It seems like a travesty that more people aren't talking about this, in fact. Hey, you can be the one to make the difference. Tell a friend about DAP. Spread the word. Go get the demo. Go follow the developer. What was their name? Melted Rooster or something like that? A Melting Parrot. At Melting Parrot. Yeah, get on there. I don't know how it came up with Melted Rooster. Other bird. Oh, it just seamlessly transitions to mouse control, actually. Yeah, oh, that just works fine, actually. Yeah. Your mouse pointer is just this firefly. And when you right-click, you get that. When you charge it, it just goes where you put it. Yep, that works perfectly fine. Totally fine to play mouse and keyboard. In fact, it might even be better. When are we gonna get out of this cave, though? I know most of the game isn't in the cave. We're just in, like, prologue territory. So if we can be this strong with this many DAPs, does that mean we can have, like, 50 of them and then eviscerate them with a brain-annihilating laser? That'd be exciting. I do love to get my brain annihilated by a laser. Whoa, 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 whoa! That was a little crazy. To use one of my precious potions. Oh, I thought there was a secret here. Controller pointing still not as good as mouse, but better than having to use a tiny yellow GameCube control stick. Yeah. I didn't know until way later how rough we had it at the time. That GameCube controller was better than some things. Better than the N64 controller, but it wasn't quite where it needed to be yet. I hear DAP. Is the plural of DAP DAP? That seems like an important fact. Oh, gracious. I think we need to make a fire. How do I do that? I don't have fire ability right now. That sound effect is horrifying. Oh, hold X. I wasn't holding X, I was pressing it. How do I... Do I have to get the seeds? I don't seem to be able to harvest them, though. It seems like they want me to use it in a specific spot, maybe? Yeah, I'm trying to make a fire, but I don't have the seeds, apparently, even though there seem to be seeds floating right here. Or I guess the seeds are what turn into the DAP? It's just going nope. When I hit X, it's going nope. Does anything look like a designated fire pit to you? Oh. I didn't know I could break these. Okay, no, that's not it either. Oh, these! Whoa! I didn't even know I could interact with that at all. Maybe this is what we were after. Yeah, I think that was it. I see. Okay, so the raspberry-looking guys, those are our friends. And let's say hello. Let some more of these bloom. Thank you very much, Collared Dolphin, for a raid. Glad to have you in. Thank you for the hearts in chat. If you're just arriving, this is a sort of a horror Pikmin game demo that I'm just checking out now. You can download the demo yourself if you want to play along. Still quite early on yet. I don't know how long the demo is, but we're probably less than 40 minutes into it. Still learning the rules of how to command and control our DAP friends, but we're going to go press some switches and hopefully escape this cave in a moment. DAP on the haters. That's going to happen a lot. Not by me, though. But in the general scope of the game industry, that will probably happen a lot. Oh. We're kind of missing the introduction to that encounter before. Oh! The sound effect! So good! Oh, that one's, like, extra tough. I think it had, like, a red glow around it, more so than the others did. I'm kind of surprised how good the combat feels. What is... Oh, no. Oh, there's a lot of noise. Oh, God! I don't know what I did. Why did I commit to that? Alright. That's how things can go wrong. I guess we don't want to get into that red, glitchy-looking stuff, because that is, that's death. That turns us into the bad ones, the bad boys. So just kind of go over here, actually. Oh, not over here, though. And lead them through. I don't have enough mush. How do I keep them safe in this terrifying place? Can I blow these up? Maybe they will stop emitting corruption? No, doesn't seem it. We just have to run through? Oh, yeah, I think you get, like, some time before they turn. Oh, the fire protects from infection. Okay. Oh, God! But not for super long, though. Oh, this is horrifying. Go to the fire. Oh, they're all gone. All of my friends are dead. Oh, that's scary. Yeah, our friends are also health. Just like real life. You could be somebody's heart container. Think of it that way. I think some marriages think of themselves that way. So, at first I thought we could just be safe by going over here. Little did I know. There's more to it than that. Okay, huddle for warmth. Huddle for warmth. Oh, you're not huddling very well. Huddle more? Huddle more? Oh, no, they're not huddling at all. How do I do this? Oh, the lanterns aren't fire. They just are literally fire, but they're not fire. I see. They're not considered technically fire by the game engine. That weapon kind of reminds me of Master Blaster when it's all powered up. The very rare case where you can, like, extend your P meter all the way to the end, and then you get, like, ridiculously strong. But it only ever lasts for one screen, and then you get hit and lose some of it. Alright, so only literal fires like this count. Hence why there are seeds that I can use. So I need to just run for a while and then build a fire. Like here. Yeah, huddle for warmth. You get it. I don't like that. And I don't know what that does. Okay, then we can go boop, 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 boop. Huddle for warmth. What a uniquely desperate video game. It's really scary. Just build a fire wherever there's raspberries. Oh, there's more raspberries over here. Go back. Everybody good? Okay, we're weathering this storm. Dang it. I don't like not knowing exactly how long I have until everyone starts to flip over. Do I even want those dirty mushrooms? They're out in the middle of this red crap. Oh, the music's picking up too. I think we might be almost out. Or, yeah, actually are almost out. Yep. Is there a UI element under the camera? No. There is nothing going on under there. There's actually literally zero UI on the screen unless I'm dashing. Or if I hit items. But yeah, that's it. You can see it all. Ever play Overlord? I bought it for the 360, but I never actually played it. I think I got it in like a buy two get one free deal. Oh, I'm falling in reverse. Like the band. Okay. Oh, am I bringing my friends up to the Overworld hub? Plant seed. Right there. No seed. Oh, that's what those are. I don't have any of those. So maybe this is like a skill tree that we literally traverse with our feet? Ooh, Silent Hill sounding. Hi, Tim Goranson. This dimension is coming to an end. It's like Loop Hero. I know. It's time we found ourselves a new host. I'm Batman. Of course. My horse? Have you found someone suitable? Indeed we have. Then prepare to initiate contact. Don't mess it up. Of course. My horse. Chapter 2. Discoveries. Good morning. Time to glitch around the swamp a bit more. Are you in his dimension or is he in the middle of invading yours, I wonder? Could be a symbiotic dual invasion. That's new. Haven't seen that before. Oh, hi. So how do we get seeds, I wonder? Dap, we finally meet. I am the deer. I thought you were my horse. Is that different? Yes, this seems more stable, and then the other one was like a cloud of corruption. You look a little more conscious than the others. I'm glad you made it to this safe place. It is one of the last untouched by the red cloud. The door behind me was sealed for this purpose. Stay a while and relax. But don't stray too far from here. Protection doesn't reach far. Stay here where you're safe. You know how this works. You never stay where you're told. Deer are just horses, right? Just more compact. Can I go through the spirit links now? No. Oh, mushes. I like how even the UI elements, when there was that press to talk button, it had this kind of like pixelated noise to it, which feels very in line with the hand-drawn feeling of the art assets and the character. It's very cohesive, despite being very discordant in other ways. Like the distance between this very crisp, hard-edged tree or bush versus this very soft, almost radiating glow. I mean, it's night and day. And then there's all these little bloom lens flares kind of bobbling around, you know, very transparent, floaty, round, organic versus this hard, digital, bright kind of attack on your senses. And yet it works. That's artistry. When you can find a way to make a parallel between those two completely discordant things, I love that. Try hitting the orange pods right before they pop. Oh. Okay, well, if you give me more, I'll try that. Think I did it. Don't really know what the goal was, but I think I did it. Yeah, am I wrong? Deer are just more compact horses. They follow the same rules. They run a lot. They eat from the ground. 4 legs, hooves, tails, ears. Pretty much the same animal. Deer are bouncier? I don't know. I've seen some horses that are pretty bouncy. You ever see them jumping over gates? They really like doing that for some reason. So do deer. They just jump 7 feet straight up in the air. Like, oh, there's a leaf over there. I gotta jump 100 feet in the air to get that leaf. I don't care if it kills me, but I will eat that whole garden. Is this a special tree? Oh, I got the moss. Ack. Oh, it's got a seed. Oh, the seed made me look kind of dirty for a minute there. Or was that just the lens? No moss on this tree. No mossy mystery. Oh. Are you the trader? I'll name you Joe. Okay, sure. I'll bite. What do you have going on up here, Joe? Celeste crossover, yeah. Every character and their evil pair all meet up in the Omniverse. There's an amazing reunification of different properties. It's like Marvel's Avengers, but for everything. I like the sense of scale in that they've had me walking just like actually decent amounts of distance with nothing major happening. And normally that can be a problem, but in this case I feel like it's setting you up for understanding your space, being sprawly and kind of indiscriminate, much like, you know, nature tends to be. So in this case it actually benefits the narrative cohesion. But maybe not always for the sake of gameplay. It's just, I think it works in this particular case. I also love glowy bioluminescent stuff. There's also a sense of just glowiness to the air. You can see it as there's sort of a pulsing. Everything kind of pulses and strobes to be brighter for a while, and you can see there's like waves of volumetric fog almost over the camera. And look how much motion there is in this scene without even moving. The water is rippling and shimmering. There's ripples coming from the raindrops and dewdrops. The fire's moving. All of these plants seem to be swaying to some degree. And then over the whole thing, there's, you know, lens effects. There's glowing, there's shading, there's fog. I saw some particles occasionally, little bits of dust in the air. These are the kind of layering effects we seem to see much more frequently now in the more current contemporary indie games. This attention to detail, specificity is really cool. Love to see it. Place orb? I have to go get orb. Orb! This is the kind of stuff that I was praising Hollow Knight for, and now we're seeing it all over the place. Not that they were, like, the first to do layered effects or anything, but they did it in a way that was extremely over the top in a good way. Place orb in giant sculpture. Are you kidding me, man? Only Metroid can do that. Copyright that. Patent it. That's what we're doing now, right? Anything that's cool in gaming, just patent it. Keep it for yourself forever. And then sit on the patent. Don't even do anything with it either. Okay, well, I've struck this Gantz ball. You light a fire on it? You can't light fire in water. Hey, that makes sense. Oh God. It's like a fleshy tendril sonar spiderweb with digital mushrooms and digital dancing and digital style. I don't know what's happening there, but I love it. I want to take my Phazon suit and explore. That's what I was hoping we would get to more in the Metroid Prime series, is like Samus explores terrestrial planets. Even if they're not always just a labyrinth, I kind of like the idea that she was doing this, like, rogue reconnaissance work, learning about planetary composition and unknown material things. Anomalous materials. I mean, it worked for Half-Life, right? I don't know what they want me to do here. Maybe set a fire in the middle? It appears not. Perhaps this is a later problem. I mean, there's a switch to come back, but not to go, so this is not forward. These little dark areas in the forest look like they lead to things, but they're just trees. Hope this doesn't end up becoming very hard to navigate. Well, so this is just where we put the orb, right? Is there a path to the right also? Doesn't seem it. What am I missing? There's not really a map at all, so... Yeah, if I don't see where we're supposed to go... could end up becoming a bit confusing. As I was just praising it for having sort of sprawling level architecture. Not that this is even sprawling, it's literally just two rooms connected by a hallway. I was more speaking of the overarching scale beyond just this area. Oh, I missed this. To be continued. Okay, fair enough. So I think we're just getting to the bit now where it's like put up or shut up. Time to do some level building or world building, and I think they're not ready to commit to the demo, what that might incur as far as story. So, yeah, that's where we're at, I guess, for the DAP demo. I was hoping for just a little bit more, but I think there's fair reasons to stop there for that. Definitely something I'm going to be watching, and almost definitely do a playthrough of that when it's done. I don't know if we know when that might be, though. Not that we're in a hurry or anything. Take your time. Get it done how you need to get it done. I'm going to look at the Steam page and see what it says for that. Release date just says 2021. Yeah, it doesn't really have much of any other information. Just little bits about the game itself, but no time frames or anything. Well, I think what it did was very good in that it introduced us to a little bit of the, like, cosmic horror vibe, a little bit of the atmospheric nature, where sometimes there's breathing room, sometimes it's very tense. We got a feeling for the gathering and employment of our friends to use toward, moving through the world and hitting switches and that. Hopefully there'll be other utility for them in the full thing. Got a couple of characters in, got a little bit about crafting and resource management, and then that big, really tense scenario where we basically had to run through the red cloud, which we now know is also canonized as a concept. That was very, very scary. In fact, it went from peaceful, tranquil, to macabre, a little creepy, to actually terrorizing the viewer for a while there. The ramping up of scariness was exciting to see. So yeah, all in all, a very good impression from me.